sometimes spirit will come in and overwhelm all of you, because what it is that there's energy in the words. You may know what the word spiritual means. You may know what human being means. You may know what ego means. But it is about redefining. It's about learning what it is that helps you awaken. Getting on the same page. Learning about what your soul is asking. Not just what you think you know life is. And you then become, you unravel, and you begin to question, you begin to see, and you begin to grow, and you have gone to that next step of becoming more you. The older you get, and it's true, the older you get, the more you begin to say, I don't like behaving this way. You call it a flaw. I call it a program. You call it is that I'm being held back, or I'm stuck. And I look at it, and your soul's saying, can you heal this now? Is what I'm hearing. The bitch slaps, the whispering opportunities. Can you heal this now? Can you heal this now? Is all I hear. And then I look and say, your soul wants you to heal this, of how you actually see love, the lens about how you see love. And it's in this particular story. Okay, great. Now you have information. Now I love to give meats and potato. I love to get that information. I love that. But I also want you to be able to heal, to resolve, to evolve. You'd be teaching classes so you can understand them. But when your life picks up, turns, and drops you and says, this is the way you're supposed to go. It's a gentle whispering opportunity and not a bitch slap. And if you choose not to pay attention to it, you're just going to get slapped around until you finally go, oh my God, okay. And then you end up being in this direction anyway, but less chaos. So I ended up meeting a man. It was my client and everything else, and no big deal. And then as years went by, then all of a sudden we connected again, and everything started to seem different. And then Spirit says, you're going to marry this man someday. And I'm like, what? No. Get out of here. No. Oh, thanks for the share. And I was just like, now see, my ex and me, we already separated to some degree. He lived in his world. I lived in mine. He told me he wanted nothing to do with my life. And I'm like, okay. And it's hard to have a relationship when you're told that they don't believe in you, they don't like you, behaving that way. Please behave the way I want you to. That just ain't going to cut it. I gave him 2 extra years, and I said, look, you chose not to discover me. If you, and I was walking, and then I says, but if you can learn to know me, and then you can learn to love me, and you can learn that we can grow together, then I'll stay. And everything was just this try. A lot of, you know how the leopard runs real fast? I knew he was going to run out of steam, because it was his telltale signs, his energy, everything said it. And then it finally happened. And then I says, well, I'm done. And he hates those words. And I couldn't quite leave, so I escaped. And I never looked back. I love my kids. I miss my kids. I love my friends. I miss my friends. I love my students. But I know that my soul said that this is the direction I'm supposed to be in. So then here I am. And it's the best decision I ever did. And if you're supposed to be in this direction in your life and you're not paying attention, you will get slapped around. And I'm going to tell you that when you finally begin to notice and to follow and to take those unknown steps that we're taught to be fearful of, you got great rewards. This is the happiest I've ever been in my life, except for having my kids. This moment, it's going on 5 years in February that I've been here, and I've enjoyed every single one of them. I look forward to my husband coming home from work. I look forward to hanging with him on the weekend. I look forward to him all the time. I love doing all of these little extra things, because the unconditional love and the love that's being shared, you can feel it. You feel adored. You feel everything. And I just I'm happy. And the funny part is that I believe in empowering people. I lift you up, you lift me up, and we keep going to the point where we are just aiming in love. And when I saw that my husband loved me, he kept lifting me up, and I kept lifting him up. And it becomes a natural process that you do together so that your heart opens up further. You begin to heal.